Oh my goodness.
Oh, you dropped something?
No.
Was it your bottle? Was it your bottle
It was,
cap?
I wanted to do this. Oh.
That was it. Oh, that was a nice sound.
Was that a good one?
The trickle down?
The trickle?
Yeah.
Okay, trickle.
Yeah,
God,
and
that's really
the
loud.
clanging of the you really hate DVD menu
I hate
sounds.
menus that have noise. Oh, that was nice.
I think I hit the mic.
I'm pouring because I'm putting mine on a glass because it's I guess it's fancy.
A Duvel?
A Duvel
A Duvel.
with hops or some shit.
The Citra.
Yeah.
The triple hop.
It smells hoppy.
I like that you went in there and snipped it. You basically shoved your nose inside the bottle. It was nice.
Oh.
And then you look through it like it was a monocle.
I'm looking. There is actually sediment at the bottom.
You should have shaken your beer before you poured it. It's super hoppy.
Is it really?
It's triple the hops if I were to gauge it on a scale of 1 to 3.
Oh, that's pretty good though.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, I like
it
that.
is a bit citric. Yeah,
Yeah.
excellent. Good work.
Okay. Well, and so that's what I'm having.
And I'm drinking Gourd's Gone Wild.
Oh, because ooh, welcome
To one foot on the ground.
We are a second film into our Oktoberfest. Our
That's right.
Festival of Octobers.
Lots of double features.
Well, yeah, double features all the
All
month.
month long.
Yeah.
Well, not
Hopefully we can keep up with it.
62 movies. We do a double feature each day.
Oh my God! Can you imagine? That'd be exhausting. So this one is our Thursday feature, and it is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
1974.
How much do you think people hate us?
Yeah, it's gonna be too much. Second movie in. Wait till we get to number 8.
Oh God! Can you imagine? It's
yes.
gonna be a mess.
Oh, and this is Johnny.
Oh, and this is Ashley.
Yeah.
And welcome.
Yeah.
Crack open those beverages
Mm-hmm.
and join us for this film.
This feature.
Or feature movie? I don't know, whatever.
A cinematic approach to storytelling.
Exactly. They used film. Unless you're at work, don't crack open a beer. That would probably not be good.
Unless
or
it's
driving.
acceptable.
Don't drive. Well, yeah, if it's that's true. I never thought of that. Some people have great jobs where they can drink on the job.
Yeah, or they crack open beers for other people.
Oh, wow, that could be a thing. Can you imagine if your
You mean serving?
was had a headphone in, they're like, ah! What did you want? Sorry. I'm listening to One Foot on the Ground. In fact, if you're doing that, tell them what you're listening to. Drop what you're doing
put it
and
on speaker.
tell everybody. Oh yes. Oh, let's put it on speaker right now. Fuck.
Play the movie.
Oh God. Okay.
Did you put those subbies on?
Oh no, well, not yet. I mean, I'll do that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But I guess you could do it from the remote. You're right. I just saw a link for subtitles.
I have fancy remotes.
For some reason, I think that is a cut against
it is.
me.
It is. So, So,
tell me.
First of all, this was my first time watching this ever.
Yeah, John, did you
Not
hate it?
right now, but I watched it
Today.
yesterday. I think. I don't know what today is.
It's okay.
I think I watched it yesterday.
I think you did too.
Yeah.
Because you didn't watch it Friday.
No, I did not. I meant
Yeah.
I meant to watch it. I don't know, whatever, a different day, and then I didn't, and it was a good thing that we had to postpone our recording because I totally forgot to watch it, even though it's been sitting right there in front of me for a week.
Yeah, shining in gold.
Did I like it? It's hard to say.
Yeah.
I didn't hate it.
Interesting.
And I didn't like it at first.
Oh.
Like, at all. I mean, especially when they picked up the hitchhiker, I was like, you guys are fucking dumb, and this guy is annoying as hell. Like, I would have shoved him out of the van real quick.
It was normal.
So I want to talk about a bunch of things real quick.
Yeah?
First of all, the opening, where they narrate the thing that you're reading, which I don't like, honestly. Like, either narrate it or show it to us to read. You don't have to do both.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Star Wars
situation. But can you imagine if they narrated all those Star Wars crawls? It'd be like,
oh yeah, you're right. They didn't narrate
you have to read it.
That's why it was so
or like
successful.
Blade Runner, like they didn't narrate that.
That's totally fair. You know, they could have done it over these horrific images.
Yeah, they could have just narrated over this.
Yeah.
Well, no, but honestly, I was going to say, like, when this started, I was very impressed because I was like, I've actually wanted to do this in a film.
Yeah.
Like, the flashes with the photograph and the you know what I'm talking about. Like,
there's just like an editing bit that you can put, just like
fantastic.
dip to black.
Well, no, I mean, I was going to do it practically.
Yeah. No, I know.
When I did it. But mine was going to be over a sex scene, so now someone can steal that. But they did it with dead bodies.
There's a Texas Chainsaw porn with
that. God. And the bodies were pretty gross.
Yeah.
And dug up out of a little gravy.
Yeah.
They look like gravy.
They do have a lumpy gravy resemblance.
They do. They actually do. Which makes sense for rotting bodies.
Yeah, and the person who this was loosely based on, Ed Gein.
Ed Gein, he did do that. Yeah,
yeah, he was a ghoul.
He was gross.
Yeah, he exhumed bodies and like.
I mean, he did murder people.
He murdered two people.
Two? Just two?
Yeah, he murdered two people.
I could have sworn it was more. Maybe it's just because of the ridiculousness of what they found when they.
Yeah.
Well, just like this movie, it had like all kind. I mean, like lampshades made out of people and
nipple belts.
Oh yeah, the nipple belt. Ew. Chairs that were.
Like a couch cover.
Yeah, like upholstered with humans. I mean, it was pretty fucking gross. But he did have. I can't remember. Well, he killed a girl for sure. And then he told everybody, he's like, oh no, she's hanging up in my barn.
Oh,
and
gross.
They were like, oh, you're an idiot. And then it turns out, like, no, she really was. He told everybody.
If I recall correctly, it's been a while, but that girl was also the sister to the cop that was like the one who found him? Or the one who was one of the cops that was... She was a sister to a cop.
That's horrible.
Yeah, could you imagine? Ooh.
No, I cannot. What is this photography happening right now? Can you tell me? Is this sun flares?
It looks like negatives to a film. It looks very avant-garde, I'm not going to lie.
No, it does. Yeah. But I don't dislike it. I just wondered, it looks kind of like solar flares from the sun.
Oh, right? And then well, maybe it's the fog, because now we're in a foggy night.
Yeah. So,
okay, go ahead.
I was going to say, so technically, how do I explain this? I didn't hate it, like I said, but it was longer than I expected.
Like 87 minutes.
Well, I mean, yeah, that was the funny thing is at one point I put the display on because I was like, how much longer is this? Because I was like, come on.
Not gonna lie, when I watched it most recent, I was like, man, attention spans were different in the 70s.
Yeah, well, that's true. No, this is absolutely a thing. So George Lucas changed that because of the what do you call it? The fast paced and the weird editing that he did with Star Wars,
right?
The first one, it was very fast and it went somewhere really quickly, and you got a lot of story in a very short time.
It was just
because he wanted
information
to,
into your face.
And that changed the pace of films ever since. I'm not kidding. This is actually a thing.
No, yeah.
So
it was also literally what I was thinking about.
Yeah, and so it made sense that films, like, when you watch it, like, and that's, I think, because when was the sequel to this?
To this?
Yeah.
I think it was 82?
Obviously after Star Wars.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I feel like, I mean, I didn't watch the, I wasn't about to get into the sequels, because I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. But I was curious.
You didn't want to see the
I was
Renee
very curious.
Zellweger and Matthew McConaughey one?
No. But I was kind of curious, because I kind of want to, just because, as a comparison for this one, because this is the thing about this movie. I would never have picked this up to watch, because I'm not a fan of
Slashers?
movies. Yeah, like movies where, you know, they're sawing off body parts and shit, and it's supposed to look realistic, but it's a plastic thing that somebody's cutting into. You know, it just looks ridiculous.
Yes.
And, I mean, obviously they've gotten more sophisticated over time.
Well, yeah.
But it's still ridiculous.
This
to me.
budget was also
Very small.
$60,000.
Well, that was the initial budget, but they went over.
Yeah,
I
because
read about that.
The editing?
Was it the editing that did it?
Yeah, it was 80,000 after editing.
Jeez.
Yeah. All right. So you know how
And
you're
I
talking
want
about
you
like fake
to.
body
We've
parts
got to
and such?
talk about this. We've got to talk about this budget, because what did they use the money on? Because I could have made this with no money. I could have just got a whole bunch of friends together and been like, "Hey guys, we're going to make a movie."
That's essentially what happened.
And that's. I mean, I feel like that is what happened. But where did they spend that much money?
I honestly.
Gas?
I didn't get an itinerary. They were out of gas, John.
Oh, God, for Pete's sake. So what was the money? I mean, obviously the cameras. But then I was also thinking, we're watching the DVD.
Right.
And it is a fancy special edition DVD.
Mm-hmm.
But I was wondering how this would look on Blu-ray. Like, how does the actual film look now? Which I really actually kind of want to see this on Blu-ray, just so I can see what was the quality of the film? Because obviously on a DVD, on a high-definition television...
John, you don't have to keep ripping me a new one for only having a DVD copy.
It's fine. I'm just saying... I really am curious, because a lot of the times, when you watch films like this, even with special editions over the years, sometimes it's not quite right. Like, the first DVDs for Stanley Kubrick films, they look like shit. And then later I watched them on Blu-ray when they restored them and everything, and made a better transfer. Yeah. And I was like, holy shit, that looks amazing. Like, I mean, obviously it always looked good, but how did it look quality-wise for real? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I kind of wonder, does this look better than it looks here?
Yeah.
Like, was the film quality good? Because I'm like, what did you spend your money on? It had to have been good film stock, at least.
Film's expensive.
Because, it was. It was. Nowadays, again, I could film this on my iPhone, and it'd be fine.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny?
You got a better camera on your iPhone than they did.
Yeah. That's true. God, that's so weird.
It was released on Super 8.
Oh my God. Super 8?
Yeah.
Well, that costs nothing. Oh, and I was going to say, like, in this scene right here, when they were going by and telling the whole story of killing the cows, I was like,
cheese?
if you show me a cow getting murdered, I'm going to have a problem. And I remember somebody telling me about, like, abuse of animals or something in this movie. Something about animals. And I was thinking, oh shit, they're going to show murdering cows.
You know, I can't handle that scene in Pink Flamingos, where he's like having sex
with the chickens.
Yeah, like I can't.
That's not even where I was going to go with that.
No, but I would not. John's conflicted about his feelings on this movie. I love it.
What,
just
this one?
for the record. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
just want to say, for the record, I do love this movie. I would not if there was any weird animal stuff.
Well, I was going to say Apocalypse Now.
Oh.
Have you ever seen that?
No.
Oh. Ooh, girl.
Oh, no.
There is an actual, what do you call it? Well, an animal dies.
Okay.
And is killed, like, on screen. Ooh. But it's kind of tricky, because it is a ritual that they filmed, and I guess wherever they filmed, like,
was it an actual ritual that was happening?
I believe the
animal did not die for the film.
He didn't die for the film. It was
that makes it
was used for, you know what I mean? Like, he just happened to, like, hey, can I film this ritual
Yes.
for this film? Sure, go ahead. Film this
I
murdering
feel
this
differently
poor
about
animal.
that.
Well, yeah, but it's still kind of like, ooh.
Yeah, but in Starship Troopers, when those kids are stomping all over the roaches, did not care for that. Yeah, I was like, those gross.
So they've picked up the hitchhiker. So
Okay, the budget or edit.
Oh yeah.
Do you know? I do know that they needed to edit a bunch because Toby Hooper was shooting for a PG rating.
I was gonna say I read that and I was like, but hold on, because that was one of my things about this movie that I thought was interesting and why I don't hate the movie.
Yeah,
Is that it doesn't really have anything in it that was. I mean, it is. I don't know how to explain that.
it's not gory.
It's not for kids.
No,
I wouldn't say PG. But
parental guidance. If your kid can handle it, if you're 9-year-old.
I mean, the girl being shoved on the hook. That was a bit much. I mean, but at the same time, you didn't see anything.
Yeah, no.
So
it was the Hitchcock approach where it leaves it to your imagination.
Alien, like where you don't see the alien very much. It's terrifying because you have no idea where it is. You have no idea what it looks like. What is happening?
John, do you want to hear a fun fact?
What?
That Ridley Scott says that this movie inspired him to make Alien.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Look at that. Interesting.
Right?
I see why. And I was also going to say the photography. I mean, obviously not. This is not a good example of what we're watching, but
it's a tight space.
But
they didn't build sets.
They
John.
had some beautiful photography in this movie.
I agree.
And camera work. I was like, oh, look at you. Look what you just did. Good for you. And
like Toby Hooper, an amateur. Like he never went on to do anything else, like Poltergeist or something.
Who would have known that?
Steven Spielberg.
So yeah, this kid cutting his hand. Okay.
Okay. Ask me about the hitchhiker.
There's so many things.
Ask me about him. Go ahead.
Well, first of all, I don't like him.
Yeah, no, he's not likable.
Oh, I forgot to mention that guy's hot. Their friend. And he's got a nice butt. But okay,
right, Kirk's hot. For those of you listening,
is that Kurt? I don't know any of his names.
Because that's Franklin, and I don't care for Franklin. But
no, I don't care for Franklin at all. And why is this guy cutting his hand? I mean, he's just fucking nuts. So I mean, I guess that's the point, is that he's fucking nuts. Now, is that blood on his face or is that a birthmark?
It's a birthmark.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I think they would have commented on it if it was blood.
Well, I mean, he does have blood on him.
Yeah, he
not
also
just
works at the
because he just
slaughterhouse.
cut his hands open, because, you know, why not?
I think, all right.
Ooh, excuse me. But I was going to say, why did Franklin have the knife out to begin with? Like, what is it that he was doing with it?
He's trying to look cool.
And he doesn't put it away. He constantly has that goddamn thing out. And the whole time I kept thinking, somebody's going to die real quick.
How spooked he is, though.
Yeah.
He's super spooked. And they're like, fold it up. Where, Franklin, you keep yours out.
Yeah, well.
Make this guy feel cornered.
True. Well, I don't think this guy feels cornered at all.
No. I think he's excited to meet new people. People who aren't rejecting him immediately.
I guess he probably doesn't have a lot of social interaction because he's fucking nuts. Well,
yeah, he's not.
I shouldn't say that.
He lacks social cues for sure.
The thing is that the family that we're going to encounter,
the Sawyers?
Spoilers peoples.
The Sawyers?
I guess. Is that their name?
Yeah.
With this guy.
Yes.
The hitchhiker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they don't have, like, actual names, any of them. Like, there's the hitchhiker, the old man.
Well, Leatherface. They call him Leatherface.
Yeah. The movie...
Grandfather.
Yeah. Yes.
Which... we'll get to that.
But
but
the family is the Sawyer family.
Okay. Well, what was I going to say? I don't remember.
I want to say what I've interpreted from the knife, and I heard somebody else talk about this on a different podcast that I wish I could remember the name.
Sorry, guys.
But they
Listen to 1 foot on the ground.
They were talking about how the way he he communicates through violence. Like, maybe he just only knows violence. And so, like, he sees the guys...
The
hitchhiker, yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant Franklin.
And so, he, like, sees Franklin's knife. He's excited about it. He cuts his hand. And then he shows him his knife. And then he cuts Franklin with his knife. Just kind of like, look. Because clearly, it doesn't hurt him.
Actually, that's very interesting.
Right?
Because
I was like, this is... I
kind of like that.
Yeah.
I mean, not only that, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. I mean, just in general, I do like that. I think that kind of makes sense and it kind of works. But the acting, is it a little over the top? Yeah,
yes,
probably.
all of it is.
Yeah.
They're all Texas, like, locals. Everyone except for...
It's almost like that show that we mentioned.
Hanson.
The band? Hanson?
No. I was finishing my sentence. George Hanson plays Leatherface. He wasn't born in Texas, but he did live in Texas.
No, he was like Swedish or something.
Something.
Nordic, he was foreign.
Iceland. Something.
And he picked him for that reason. I don't remember why.
Well, I
read something and then
rejected it at first.
Who did?
Hanson. Hanson was like, nah, I'm not going to do that. That's like a brutal movie. But then Sally, the sister, the main character, the hitchhiker cut Franklin. Finally, the moment we were all waiting for.
Yeah, for him to be violent
Which is
to
kind
somebody
of
else.
Yeah, and he does a mark on the side of the van. What I've always interpreted that as is him marking the van.
That's what I thought
for everyone else.
I did. Yeah, I thought that too. I also wanted to say.
Go ahead.
It took him a really long time to speed away.
Yeah.
Like, dude, get the fuck out of here. Like, what are you waiting for?
Just
He's
sticking
so
his tongue out
weird.
at them. He's like,
oh god, and this pussy ass bitch. Like, come on.
Stop it, Franklin.
You're just
Somebody
being
take
over
care
dramatic.
of me. Oh, but Sally.
And everybody always has to take care of you because you're in the freaking 70s in a wheelchair. They didn't even have a ramp for you on the goddamn van.
No, it's just
they had two boards. I mean, nothing against anybody in a wheelchair, but I'm just saying, this isn't exactly handicap friendly here.
Well, none of it is. Remember when they all went upstairs?
Oh yeah.
That made me a little sad for Franklin.
It didn't make me sad at all because he was an asshole.
My thought was Franklin an asshole first, or were they assholes to him first? like, are they being butts because Franklin's a butt?
I have to say.
Go ahead.
This reminds me, and this is a weird story to tell, and I probably shouldn't even do it.
Oh, okay.
But I'm going to do it
definitely
anyway.
Do it.
When I worked as a barista for many years.
20 plus.
Yeah, a freaking long ass.
Oh wow, does it? That guy looks like one of the mutants from Futurama, and I always wonder if he's based on that person.
Oh.
You know who I'm talking about?
I think so. Yeah. So anyway, what was I saying?
Keep it going.
Oh yeah. So
this guy, first one to show up.
Oh my
Dwayne.
God, that's funny. Oh, he really does look like him. He even has the same color shirt.
Maybe he's based on him.
He's got to be.
Like, there's no way. That's not a coincidence.
They probably love this movie.
Everyone loves this movie.
Well, some people like it.
Tell your
So
barista story.
There was this asshole kid. I mean, this motherfucker was a dickhole. Mm-hmm. And the parents sent him in all the time to get their beverages. They sat in the car, sent their asshole son in. I mean, this kid was...
Give me an age range. I want to know how upset I want to be. Or how upset I'm going to be about this kid.
I mean...
Is he like 8? 6? Did he crumble
10,
the bills in his fist?
8, 10... He was just a fucking dick.
Okay.
And I can't... No, he always had like a car. Because his mom had a Starbucks card, of course, because... all that shit.
I love that every time he walks back and forth, the window cleaner guy walks back and forth as though they're attached, like the ice claimers. Sorry.
Where?
Like, so this guy here who owns the barbecue shop?
I guess.
Or he is the spokesperson of... They also have barbecue and Coca-Cola.
Well, I do remember the barbecue.
Well, yeah, because they have the best barbecue in town.
Well, no, that's not why, because I remember seeing it later. I honestly think I was doing something during this part.
Oh.
So I don't know. It's probably.
Well, he tells them not to go into strangers' homes.
Oh, well, I
because
do
it could be
remember
dangerous.
that. Yeah, well, I mean, this is kind of like this happens in like every movie.
Right.
There's some guy warning, and it even happens in Scooby-Doo.
He was warning him about a different house, but yeah, see, he leaves with him,
and
then he turns around and comes back, and then they don't want to mess with him. And he comes back to continue cleaning the car.
Okay,
he's only cleaning it while he's
well,
there.
where the hell was he later?
I don't know, because he seems very attached to him.
Is he Leatherface?
No,
because
George Hansen is.
Well, I have no idea.
He's home right now, filleting his meats.
We don't know that.
Right now?
They show up later. He could have gone home.
You're right. He could have gone home. You're right. It was my understanding that he was there all day. I just
that
assumed
could be Leatherface.
That could be Leatherface.
Because I keep thinking, like, where was he later? He had to have been somewhere.
Yeah, you're the guy who was staring at the sun. Yeah.
Yeah, he could be. I think he's Leatherface. That's my theory. I have a theory. Ooh, internet. Put that on Reddit. So, there's probably 20 Reddits about it. I don't know how Reddits work, but whatever. That's an Ashley thing.
You
I don't
nailed
know.
it.
So, we used to have those cup holder things.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
back in the day, cars didn't come with cup holders. Can
Yeah.
you believe that? Kids out there, did you know that?
There's your driving. No,
What?
you don't want a distraction.
I don't know. Well, they didn't think everybody's going to have fucking big gulps in their cars.
Go on with your asshole kid story.
Oh, yeah. So he was an asshole. I mean, I couldn't give you exact examples because I can't think of any, but just generally, nobody liked this kid. Every time he came in, we tried to avoid helping him because we didn't even want to. He was awful.
Yeah.
So he died. That's not funny. But like when he died, like the mom came in, which we didn't even know who she was because we never seen her before. So she comes in and she's like having this whole story about her kid who passed away and he used to come in here all the time, and we couldn't figure out who the hell she was talking about because she was talking about this.
How did he pass?
Oh, it was something weird, like a brain aneurysm or something.
Oh, wow.
Like something really weird.
Yeah.
And we were like, what? But the thing, this is I mean, it's funny, but it's not funny. But she was telling us about her son, and I would come here all the time, and she wanted to make sure that we all had an opportunity to go to the memorial or whatever, and she was going to put a flyer up on the board, so she had to ask us if that was okay. And we're like, well, yeah, of course. And she was explaining it, like talking about him so lovingly and beautiful, and we're like,
yeah.
Oh, like, I wonder who this is. I can't think of who this is. And it turns out it's that kid, and we're like, oh, fuck no. Oh. Are you kidding me? Like, nobody wants to go to that shit. The kid was an asshole. And this is my thing. I can't remember why I brought this up. Oh, this guy, because of Franklin. So I was thinking, like, if you're an asshole, you're an asshole. Like,
yeah.
I'm not going to feel bad for you.
Because you're in a wheelchair.
Because you're in a wheelchair if you're an asshole. And I feel like that happens a lot in reality, like the kid.
I think it happens less now.
Or even like when I get criticized for not liking Johnny Cash because he died. I'm like, well, I didn't like him when he was alive.
People criticize you for not liking Johnny Cash?
Constantly. Like when he passed
don't get me
away.
Wrong, I dig the Cash a bit, but you know.
I've heard a couple of songs and I didn't hate them. But I'm not going out and buying Johnny Cash music all of a sudden because he died.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and I was like,
I see.
And I got shit for that. Like when his CD came out at Starbucks. Again, Starbucks. God, this place is terrible. So one of his, was like album, I don't know, it was sold at our stores. And people were like, I was like, well, I'm not going to buy it. And they were like, oh, why? Why would you do that? He's a national treasure. You should own it. I can't believe you.
He's a national treasure?
Like, fuck you. He was actually quite an asshole in real life.
Yeah.
There's a lot of funky ass stories about him. And that's the thing, is like people are always like, should I say those stories? Because he was such a nice person. We loved him so much. He was so talented. He was still an asshole.
Yeah.
Like, don't give him credit where he doesn't need it, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ugh. Does he have a finger in his
He's eating like
mouth?
some type of... Is he eating the The
What
barbecue?
the fuck is
'Cause
that?
It looks like a member.
It looks like a penis.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
it
what
could
I meant
be a
by
penis.
member. Yeah.
I mean, with this family, it could be a penis.
Yeah, they're eating barbecue from the joint, right?
Oh my god, he's got a dick in his mouth.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's a fucking cock. 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. Drink,
Ugh.
people. Ew. Ew, God, he's like...
Franklin, stop. It's not cute.
Franklin, you're
It's
disgusting.
just like
You
spitting.
disgust me.
And, well, I get it. You're worried because you think it's a mark. Maybe it's a message.
Well, that's
And
the
you
thing.
know what? It is.
It is a message, Franklin. And guess what? You should have let the cute guy clean it off. Like he wanted to. Because he probably would have lived.
Well, I thought it was a message when the people when they went to the gas station and they were like,
Well, I mean, yeah,
we
they
don't
already
have
saw
gas.
it, so it doesn't matter.
yeah.
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 Oh, they
done.
wanted him to run out of gas because they needed
They
them
can't
to
leave.
die.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that they were like, you should have asked him if there was another gas station in town. And he was
Oh,
like,
you don't
he
wanna
would have
do
told
that.
us.
No, he wouldn't have.
Yeah, no.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
Oh, so another thing that was... This movie could have been short.
It definitely could have,
I mean,
but
it
again.
is short, but it's
70s.
not... It could have been shorter. He did not have to linger as long on things. Like, when she falls in the room with the chicken feathers...
Ooh, yeah.
Like, dude, we get it. Your set design probably
Gross.
took all your budget. And you want to photograph every single tiny aspect of it. But, dude, come on. I feel like anybody that ever makes a set or designs a set for a film, like, any of them, because you've seen the work that goes into these things. It's insane. And then they film it for like 2 seconds. They're like, oh, we're done.
Yeah. But
I feel
if you
like
didn't
they
put that work
designed
in, somebody would be like, fake.
Well, this is what I was thinking. I was thinking maybe everybody has seen this. And they're like, oh, we've got to make sure it's detailed because the director might want to photograph every single inch of it, like they did in Texas Chainsaw Massacre, because that was a big hit. And then it turns out...
Everyone says
Nah.
that.
Nah.
Every set I've been on.
I mean, to be honest, like even the Harry Potter, like those films are immaculately detailed. And you don't see any of that shit for like more than a few seconds.
Yeah, but think about all the freeze
But
frames
then I
in
was
meme
thinking,
culture.
that, well, nowadays, yeah. But then I was also thinking, like, they have an exhibition that tours,
Yeah.
which I've been to, and it was amazing. And they also have theme parks. So
yeah,
it's like,
theme parks are good, though.
I mean, you know, hopefully there's a Texas Chainsaw Massacre theme park someday where they can have all those details for you to see.
The house is, the
Not
property...
this house, but the next one, right?
I believe...
Or did they use the same one?
They could have.
Well, this one looks pretty degraded.
Yeah. The one, I think it's the Sawyer house.
This part right here.
Oh.
I mean, just shut up, Franklin. Fuck you, Franklin.
He had difficulty. Well, all right.
This is ridiculous.
This is
He's a
this is
dickhole.
baby behavior, and he's acting like a big boy.
And then he goes and hits the wall. It's like, yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh God.
goodness.
Ugh. Blech.
But one of the houses.
I'm glad you hurt yourself, Franklin.
The property is flat, and there's like no evidence of a home being there. But if I'm remembering correctly, one of the houses, the house had been moved and then remodeled, and is it a barbecue joint? Maybe I hope it's a barbecue joint.
That would be hysterical if it
Yeah.
was. Oh, I don't know.
Something like that, where they moved the house
I
somewhere.
did see a
And
photograph of the house.
Someone purchased
Like
the
new one,
gas
or the
station,
fancy
but I don't think
remodeled
they've done anything with it yet.
one. Oh.
I think they intend to. Maybe that one is supposed to be barbecue joint.
That would be funny.
Yeah,
They should.
I agree.
I would go to that. Even me.
Even you.
Even me. So what else? What about this? What are we talking about here?
We're talking about Franklin.
Well, some
look at
ritual
all those
happened there.
bones. I think it's just a kid playing.
Oh, you think?
Or maybe all those birds just decided to die right there.
Oh yeah, they strategically died all in that
They're
spot.
like, I'm not feeling well.
So
I'm
they
gonna go
could
to the spot.
Rot into the look of a wreath.
Oh yeah, yeah. See
Excuse
that there,
me.
I would have brought that up to my friends, and I'd be like,
Well, they're not listening to him anyway.
Just want to go.
Because they don't give a shit.
They're
They're like, fuck you, Franklin. We're going to go frolic around. And this is another thing I have to say. Real quick. The him trying to do PG shit. Dude, there should have been some dicks in this movie. This is the perfect opportunity for dicks.
In a PG movie?
Well, that's what I'm saying. He shouldn't have tried for a goddamn PG. He was never going to get it. So just put the goddamn dicks in the movie.
High hopes.
Because they were all hot as fuck. I mean, not like literally hot, like temperature-wise.
No.
Because it was hot.
Yeah, it was during a heat wave.
Yeah. So
like 100 degrees.
This dude would have been ripping his clothes off right here in this moment.
I bet
he would have been buck ass naked. I mean, she could take off her clothes too if she wants to. I really don't care.
Yeah,
but
you want to see Kirk.
But Kirk needs to be nude.
I love the bell bottoms, the
Yeah.
hard bell bottoms that all these people are wearing.
Were bell bottoms still a thing at this point?
1974.
Yeah, like I feel like that would have been over by now. See, this
They
is a
had
good
to
shot.
be,
That's
obviously.
a good shot. That's an Akira Kurosawa shot right there. It is.
Yeah, I know, but I love the things that you love.
Oh yeah, the things that you don't care about.
No,
like, well, there's no murder in that scene.
I do care about them.
I think the compositions of a lot of these moments are great.
Yeah, I agree.
Really good.
I agree. Sometimes it takes a little long to.
I think that he should have got a bigger.
Her top. Oh, her top's not
his
off.
font should have been way bigger for Poltergeist. Because he had some skills.
He did other stuff too that he had a big name on. I'm sure.
He made the sequel, didn't he?
Did he?
I believe he directed the sequel, but not the third one.
He directed maybe.
And I think he got to do more gore and shit in the second one.
Ooh. I know the first one. This one.
The first one.
The one
that
we're
we're currently watching.
We were talking about banned movies. One of the last few ones, and I was thinking about you for it. Because it went to London and they were like, no.
Oh yeah, I saw there was a big. I didn't read it all because I was like, that's a lot of words. I was like, yeah, they didn't like it.
Yeah, Germany especially didn't like it. They were like, stop trying.
Stop trying.
Yeah, it was like
stupid Americans.
25 years from like Normandy and wherever else. But there were like a bunch of countries that were like, why? No.
Which is kind of funny because it's not that bad.
Right?
I mean, in retrospect,
now.
I guess that's the thing.
But they were like, ugh,
but what's this?
gross.
I mean, what kind of? I'm trying to think of like historically. Haven't there been worse films before this? This is 73 you said?
74.
74?
October 1st.
So, wasn't there?
We're coming up on the anniversary.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, at the time of recording, this is going to come out.
This is going to come out, what?
October 7th?
Something like that.
Yeah.
No,
10th.
not the...
It'll come out the 10th, right? Yeah, because the 7th will be our other facelift movie.
Did I do this wrong?
Maybe.
Oh, shit.
The 7th is going to be our first drop. Unless tomorrow is our first drop. In which case, October 3rd.
No, because tomorrow is... Clueless.
That's fine.
Oh, man. Wait a minute. Now I'm confused.
We still have 8 movies.
But how do we have 8 movies?
Because
So this might not be Thursday, kids. Like I said at the beginning of this podcast.
1, 2, 3, 4. 8 movies.
Oh, so it's off kilter.
Yeah, so our final movie will be on the 31st. On Halloween.
Oh, so
Yes.
this will be Thursday because we're not
Yes.
doing one this Thursday.
It'll be October 30th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
October 30th. October 10th.
I gotcha.
Yes.
Okay. You're right. Sorry, kids. That was a whole bunch of crap you didn't care about.
Yes.
So, our
Look,
schedule.
now there's a generator, and they're like, hey, maybe you guys can help us out with, I don't know, finding gas or something? There's definitely people here, right? There's a bunch of skulls on this wall. Too many.
This is another moment where I'm like, how does this look if it was restored? Because it's so blurry. And there he goes.
Look.
I was pissed about this.
Why?
Well,
because he's
the
hot.
hot guy.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know what I did like, though?
That was gross right there. Oof.
He died the same way.
Yeah, the cows.
Yeah. And, yeah, it was just like a quick thunk and, like, done. Like, don't go into other people's homes, man.
Well, I also thought about this. This shot right here. That was one of my favorites. Love that. And it's a tracking shot.
That one reminds me of Amityville, but also Poltergeist.
Like, seriously, tracking shot, too. Yeah. That was impressive. Good job.
What was his name again?
Terribly low angle. I don't know. Toby Hooper?
I was messing with you.
Oh. So...
He did Chainsaw Massacre too. 1986.
I told you.
Right. No, I said it was 82 earlier.
86. That was the same year that Prince put out Under the Cherry Moon.
Oh, what a fun fact.
What an interesting double feature there. What am I saying to you? Oh, I was going to say.
Tracking shot?
I was... No. Besides the tracking. Logistics. Like, this is private property. This is somebody's home.
It's their neighbor.
You are intruding. This is not their neighbor.
They just walked there. They didn't drive there.
Do they own that rickety old house?
The other house that they were in is their grandfather's house. Franklin and Sally's dad owns it. They heard that their grandfather's gravesite had been disturbed. When they were traveling, they heard that it was...
The cemetery where he was buried had been vandalized because bodies were taken out and displayed.
Yes.
And it was gross, and then other body parts were taken. So they went there to say, hey, did my grandfather's bones get fucked up?
Yes.
Which, here's the long 20-minute viewing of this room.
Yeah.
So we can talk about other things.
We'll be here a while.
We'll be here for quite some time.
Well, yeah, but she's also saying, hey, maybe this guy vandalized the graveyard.
She's not thinking any of that.
She's probably thinking,
she's thinking,
I need to go.
I'm going to die.
Yeah.
Because this is fucked up.
Oh, this bone couch.
What? It's just, I feel like this is kind of like a John Waters movie. There's a chicken.
Yeah. It's clucking. Just like a lot.
There was no sex in this movie either.
No
I was kind of surprised about that. I was expecting it the whole time.
You know what I'm surprised you haven't mentioned?
What?
There's no score. There's no musical score. These sounds here are sounds that, like, animals would hear in a slaughterhouse. But also, some stuff is like... I heard that Toby Hooper, like, was sawing through a chainsaw to get some of the sounds. And, honestly, some of the key sounds, I can hear it. I'm like, oh, there are... Sawing through a tambourine. I'm sorry. Did I say chainsaw?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sawing through a tambourine. I'm like, oh, you can hear that.
I never thought about that. It is kind of a sonic thing, more so than a score.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. I honestly didn't notice.
No, they're gonna get slaughtered.
But they have credits for quote unquote music at the end.
Yeah, they own that.
Well, yeah,
they had the rights to that. I think it may have been because they were without budget.
Oh, could be.
Yeah. He's like, what are you doing in my home?
Well, now, see, this is what I was going to say. Mm-hmm. Is that he has every right to kill these bitches.
Yeah.
Because they're...
To stand my ground.
Yeah, I'm serious.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, not to be on his side, because clearly they're all fucked up and nuts, but they shouldn't be murdering people. But at the same time, like, you should not be there, so he has every right to defend his fucking house from you fucking...
Yeah, but also,
bitches.
They can't leave after seeing what they saw.
Yeah, that's horrifying.
Yeah, that's
He just put her on a hook.
Oh, yeah.
And I was saying, like...
And now she has to watch her boyfriend get filleted. Because he's dead.
Oh, yeah.
He hit him just right to save all the good parts.
Hot dude is dead.
Make the head cheese.
Well, and see, this is what I'm saying about...
About what?
Some of this, like, unnecessary lingering or whatever, because he's not doing it, like, right here. He's not cutting anything.
Yeah.
And he keeps, like, looking at his chainsaw.
He's making sure it's properly calibrated for bone.
Bones. Like, And there was,
I think he's not cutting anything because they don't have the splatter budget, man.
That's what I was going to say. And he also wanted a PG rating. So there's no blood flying everywhere.
Other than the marking. That nice little
Chicken.
hook. Or chicken. Chicken on a hook.
Chicken hook. Oh.
I bet it's about me.
jeez.
Franklin talking about the mark.
Curly hair dude has a nice butt too. He could be naked.
They could all be naked.
They could all be naked. Naked's good.
Yeah, like, especially in this heat. Like, I can feel it.
Whip it out.
It's just it.
And I did notice she's got those nips.
What do you mean? Oh, nipples?
Nipples. Yeah, she's got nips like crazy.
I can't see her front yet. But yeah, that's Sally. They're brother
Siblings,
and sister.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, and he's like,
they,
you didn't even want me
they
here.
They narrated and made me read that at the beginning, so I knew.
Oh, I forgot about that. So funny.
they made sure we knew.
The guy who did the narration said something about how he was only paid in a single joint. Also, he's never seen the movie.
I wouldn't either. So
Hey!
I'm kidding, sort of. Not really, I don't know.
Yeah, you wouldn't have gone out of your way to see it.
No, I wouldn't have.
That's okay.
I feel like if I was in a friend's movie,
Oh,
of
she
some
does
sort,
have
no,
nip. You're right,
go.
John.
I'd probably go. I'd probably see it if I was in it.
Oh, you definitely would.
Yeah, I'm too vain not to. I listen to our podcast every week.
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't? Right, kids?
Yeah.
Footsies?
But Sally was the one who convinced what's-his-face.
To take off her role?
No, to take on the role of Leatherface. They're friends. And she was like, be in that movie with me.
Oh, they were friends?
Yeah.
Oh, did she flash her headlights?
What an old, 80s term for breasts.
Well, she's got those.
Yeah,
things.
now that you pointed them out, I can't unsee it.
I mean, I thought it was on purpose. But again, he was trying to get PG. Put a bra on, lady.
She's wearing a bra, isn't she? Maybe not. Maybe you're right.
I don't think so.
Maybe that was her choice. I know that she took her wardrobe home to wash it. Fun fact.
Why does she wash it? It's dirty.
They didn't have a lot of wardrobe for people.
No, but I'm saying, it still looks dirty.
Maybe.
When did she...
Maybe on Blu-ray it would look different.
That's true.
Yeah, but Leatherface didn't have multiple shirts. He had one shirt that was dyed, so they couldn't wash it.
Oh.
And so during the 4 weeks, in the
Nasty
heat wave
Texas heat.
inside the house, which also didn't have AC or fans
fuck
or
that.
electricity.
Fuck that! It didn't have. How
Oh,
did
it had to have had electricity. Maybe they were just
that could have been
generator.
that could have been the reason they had a generator mentioned and shown.
Yeah,
Because it was probably in all the sound. We don't have a budget for dubbing.
They paid that one guy in a joint.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the other thing is I don't know if I read it right or whatever, but I don't think they paid the cast up front. They instead gave them
like royalties
if they made money, and then it kind of went south.
Robert Downey did that, didn't he? For Iron Man?
I think so.
Yeah, that's why he made so much money later. Yeah, and they were like, oh, shit. But also they were like, it ain't gonna do nothing. It's Robert Downey Jr. He's trash.
Honestly, I bet they did.
No, it was because they didn't want him originally.
He was a
Jon
good choice,
Favreau
though.
picked him and was like, because he was directing the movie, and he was like, I want him. And they were like, because, the last stuff he did was inconsistent because of the whole drug thing.
But he also was, they were going to use Tom Cruise.
Oh.
I was like,
I don't know.
I would not have watched it. I straight up would not have. I would have watched any of them.
I don't think I've seen any of the
good.
Mission Impossibles, but
I've seen some of them.
some people say they're great. I believe them.
No, they're not that great.
Thank you.
I mean, the John Woo one was 40 minutes of hair blowing in the breeze in slow motion.
That also sounds like John Woo.
Well, I got issues. I got issues with John Woo. God, I mean, come on, dude.
Also,
Nobody needs to see hair for that long.
What about Jerry's hair? I do know his name. His name is Jerry.
Oh, I don't know.
Also,
you know all the names.
I also wrote down the actors with their names because I knew that we were going to have an issue.
Well,
because nobody went on to do anything else except for
You know what? I was
Harry.
thinking about that too. I was like, I don't recognize any of these people. And I did look them up, and I thought it was funny that on IMDb, all their pictures for IMDb are shots from this movie. And I was like, well, they clearly didn't do anything else.
I think, what was her name? The one who played Pam, the one on the hook.
Uh-huh.
I think she did a few horror movies after this.
Got to see her again.
Yeah.
There she is.
Uh-oh.
And she wasn't dead? I mean, what?
But she's...
super gross. And then there
I
he
love
goes.
his scream.
Well, and also, it looks like Leatherface... Well, oh, no. The kid outside the thing had red hair.
Yeah, he did.
Okay,
he also
so
had
it's
a
not
smaller build.
Leatherface. Yeah, he was smaller, too.
Maybe he just sits outside. Maybe he's like a dog.
I don't know.
Like a pet.
Oh, yeah, maybe he's not allowed in.
Yeah.
He's got a leash in the back.
Oh.
Well, when everybody comes home, anyway. So this is what I couldn't figure out what the fuck he was doing here, but he definitely felt bad.
Yeah.
About killing, I don't know, somebody. But he's also just, what is he doing? Looking out the window? For what?
I think he's terrified that people are coming into his safe space.
Oh.
And then he's killing them, and now he doesn't know, maybe he's not supposed to kill people. And I don't think that's true.
How much did they spend on those teeth?
I don't know, but I hate that he licks them.
Yeah, they're really fucking...
Yeah, that's uncomfortable.
But he's also wearing the skin of somebody else.
Yeah, well, he's definitely the ghoul. Right?
Oh, because later he has a face too, but it's painted. It's like...
there's 3 masks.
Dolled up. It's all dolled up.
He's got...
For evening dinner.
He's got his killing
Dinnerware.
mask, which is the one that he's wearing. Yeah, well, it's a southern thing to dress up for dinner. So he has a pretty woman mask, and he has an old lady mask.
When was the old lady mask?
When he's cooking. When he has to get back in the kitchen.
There was a couple of moments that I wasn't quite paying attention. I think I was editing one of our episodes. And I was like, well, I've got to do this too, so I might as well do both. And I kept pausing the movie because I was like, I'd look up and be like, what the fuck is happening now? And so I had to pause it because I wanted to pay attention.
Yeah.
So there were a few moments that I think I missed, but I'll never forget pausing it, or not pausing it, but doing whatever, and then I look up and I see the old man sucking on her finger, and I was like, what the fuck is happening now? I'm pausing this. Because I wanted to make sure I paid attention to what the fuck was happening.
Yeah, no, that part made me super uncomfortable.
So gross.
Yeah, but what? Like it's his life source? It's like a Sanderson sister sucking the youth from the kids.
Is very funny because the movie we're doing next. I thought about that too. I was like, this is going to be really weird to sandwich these two next to each other. It's like Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Hocus Pocus.
No, he's just like...
Ooh, stop that. That's disgusting.
But yeah, so back onto the faces of Leatherface.
Oh yeah, old lady for the cooking.
Yeah, old lady for the cooking,
which I'm excited to see because I missed that.
Yeah. So he.
This scene was too long too.
There were two. Just leave them. Get out of town.
Fuck them. Who gives a shit? They don't have the keys, and he was so concerned about the goddamn keys. Where's the keys? Did they leave the keys?
Because he wants to leave.
Well, yeah, but fuck you.
And he's also super worried that they're going to come
in there honking
him.
the horn. She could have told him, oh yeah, no, there's no keys. Just tell your brother the information he wants to know so he can shut the fuck up.
Yeah, he's just being...
She knows it too. It's almost she's a sibling, I guess.
Yeah.
Siblings do this to each other.
This is where they look like siblings.
Yeah.
But before she looks like what's her face from Carrie there?
Oh.
She plays
Carrie.
Her name. What is her name? She's very
Sissy
famous.
Spacek.
Yes.
Yeah, she has that sissy vibe. Sissy vibe.
Yeah.
There's those nips, girl.
God, John, every time I forget about the nips, you just bring them back.
Well, I've got to bring them up because they're flashlighting in my eyeballs. They're like the headlights of this van.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, you're fine. You're right. So,
Also, I don't know. I'm kind of iffy on this because I probably would have been, I don't know. Okay, because honestly, she should have just had him come with her the whole fucking time. Like, don't argue about it. Just take him.
Well, she's not. She's also responsible for when he gets. He can barely make it into the house because he doesn't turn around and roll his big wheels over the debris.
Well, this is what I was gonna say. Is like I also would have been the one that was like, I don't want to take you, you fucking asshole. Get the fuck out of my face. I'm too weak for this. I don't have the arm strength to push you anywhere.
Yeah.
And look, now she has to fucking push him through the goddamn brambles.
It's a struggle.
The brambles! The Texas brambles!
God, just get back in the car, Franklin.
So this, I think, I'm trying to think of when because there was a point where I put the display on because I was like, how much longer is this? Because it kind of shocked me that it was still going.
Yeah.
And, no, I know when it was. It was after, spoiler, after Franklin gets killed.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, how much longer is this movie? Because, like, he's dead. She's the only one left.
I like how quick the kills are, for the most part.
Yeah, well, he couldn't show too much because he wanted PG.
Well, not only that, but Leatherface isn't into torture.
True.
Isn't that sweet, sweet meat? So, Leatherface, Toby Hooper told, what's-his-face that he could... like, do what he wants with the character, I guess. Like, and do, like, have whatever interpretation.
They got no budget, so just do what you want.
Yeah, like, and so he decided, or somebody decided that he wanted to be mentally handicapped Leatherface. Mm-hmm. And so Hanson, like, went to, like, places for people with special needs and such to, like, observe them, to play, like, do a respectful
That's a lot of work
portrait.
for a movie you're not getting paid for.
His hot friend asked him to do it, so...
Oh, there he goes. Sawed him right in half. And pushed it right through.
Ooh, now, see, that's blood.
The other thing. The blood, there was not enough. There'd be way more blood. If you're flicking...
and there's no blood on that.
If you're flinging a chainsaw through somebody, dude, there's going to be blood everywhere. It's going to be disgusting.
Yeah. Well,
but I was like, he wants a PG rating.
Now a witness left. But yeah, and so...
This is where I looked at how long it was. That's the thing. You put the display on, look at this. Mm-hmm. You put the display on, and it's like, there's that much more happening in this movie.
Yeah, it's a lot.
She's the last
you gotta
one.
meet the family.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, she's the final girl.
Exhausting.
Yeah, so, but Hooper, when he talks about the faces of Leatherface and how there were 3, he made a comment in one of the documentaries that he doesn't have a personality, so he wears the masks to determine, like, to give him a personality, so to speak. So he's got a killing mask, which I would rather think of it as a working mask, like he was doing, like, work stuff or playtime stuff or whatever it was that he was doing. I don't think he was seeking to kill.
Well, he didn't expect people to be there.
Right. And then when he's, like, being, like, the cook or whatever, so he's got an old lady mask and then, like, a dinner time mask. Mm-hmm. When it's, like, when he, like, applies, like, his lipstick and puts on his wig. You know, and I like that thought, too. But, yeah, he's just like he's a big old baby. He's just real spooked, but now he doesn't know what to do, so he's just doing what he knows. Which is violence.
I mean, God, this whole family's fucking nuts. But I don't even think they're all related yet.
No.
Right?
No.
I mean, I kind of assumed that they were just because I was like, well, why would you have that long-ass hitchhiker scene if he wasn't going to show up at some point?
Well, the hitchhiker talked about the slaughterhouse, and did the hitchhiker mention that his family, he was talking about how
I think he did say something about his family.
The new way to slaughter, like, eliminated the jobs, and so now we've got all these all these workers that, like, made great head cheese.
Which just fucking gross. Which that was a working title for the movie, wasn't it? Head cheese?
Gross. So
I would
gross.
never have watched that. Never.
No.
It's almost as bad as Eraserhead. But I did watch it. I own it on Blu-ray.
This guy. But I think he may have mentioned his family being, like, slaughterhouse workers.
I think he did.
Yeah.
I feel like something.
And so
this is another thing is that I thought was interesting was when she walked up those stairs and I saw pink railings and moldings and stuff. I was like, oh, this is fun. Because I was like, this is about to be the end of The Shining where she's going to come across a whole bunch of shit that's nasty as fuck.
Yeah.
And it did not disappoint.
No.
She definitely sees those. Now, was that the grandfather behind her?
The grandmother?
No, the granddad. He's
Yes.
alive.
Yes.
Ew.
He's just hanging out with grandma. Grandmama.
It's so fucking gross.
Goodness. Yeah, he's like, oh no, you were with my granddad. Like, now the stakes are really high for this guy. You know, I
didn't even know she did that time.
She did it twice. She jumped out of 2 windows.
I was about to say, like, she does that later,
business.
too.
Yeah, I think that's
and
the
you
most
didn't
realistic
get
part
away?
of the movie. She jumped from the 2nd floor.
Well, I'm just saying, like, girl, this is not something you need to do
A family member comes
twice.
out right now, huh?
Oh, is that what happens?
I think so.
If it's
think
him,
they
I
come
swear to
home.
God, I'm going to have an issue.
She's hurt. Also, they had a stunt
No, see,
double
she
do
runs
that, and during the drop scene, she still hurt herself.
What? The actress or
Yeah.
the stunt double?
The actress. Sally.
She still hurt herself.
She still hurt herself.
Oh, ow, I hit the mattress wrong.
Yeah, but from,
I'm sorry,
from
Sally.
the clip,
I'm sorry. You could
she didn't hit the mattress. She hit the ground.
True.
We just saw that impact, but she landed wrong. But the scene
Has she
where
never
they jumped
jumped
from
off
the
something
window
before?
maybe, I don't
She
think
had
these
a
are classically
very
trained.
sad childhood if she didn't jump off shit.
I think there's a right way to fall and a bad way to fall. When
I'm
you
just
work in
saying,
Hollywood.
if you're a kid running around like you're supposed to, you'd be jumping off shit constantly. Know exactly how to fucking stunt yourself off a goddamn board.
Well, maybe she was born with a silver spoon in her mouth,
Well,
John.
fuck that silver spoon.
No.
This is what happens.
And
Then
you
you
know
get
what?
murdered.
I don't think SAG was present to protect their rights.
Actually, spoiler. She lives.
Oh, and
Which I
all
was
the cuts
kind of
and stuff are
surprised
real
that she
too.
lived, to be honest, because I don't know. I always assumed she died. Oh, I mean, I don't know anything about this movie. Well, so I also wanted to point out, you remember how this is way too long. Way too long.
Yeah.
This whole sequence, like, dude, this could have been over by now.
It's terrifying. He's building the suspense.
No, I'm just annoyed.
And there's not a lot of script.
Like, that's why people left the theater. Because
that
I'm like,
was funny.
this is too long. Like, I'll come back when she's doing
dude,
something.
the barbecue shop is not far away. Or the gas station. Oh, yeah, it was on the road behind them. That's right. Yeah, so she's looking for help.
I thought this was funny that he props her up on that chopping block, and I was like, ooh, girl, that does not look good. It does not look good that he is putting your head right there on that chopping block. Look at that.
Yeah.
It looks like he's about to murder her.
It does.
I was kind of surprised
he's
he
just
didn't.
telling her to
but
calm
he
down.
doesn't kill, right? That was
No,
one of
he
his
makes
thing.
the barbecue.
Yeah, he just cooks them.
Yeah.
Now, that was another thing, is like when she looks up at the barbecue and there's that whole lingering shot, because there's tons of that in this movie. Mm-hmm. But
well, you're supposed
gotta make it
you're
longer.
supposed to read into all the shots.
Well, I was kind of wondering, like, is that her?
Oh, I hate
is that
this.
her friend?
Ooh. They
I thought
they
he was
don't
gonna
have
kiss her,
their
too.
friends by now. Oh yeah, so gross. Yeah, so
None of that
Sissy
happened.
Spacek is at the barbecue shop, and
Sissy Spacek and her headlights.
the old man is like comforting her.
Now,
but
see, I
also-
thought she did pretty good in that scene, because I feel like that is kind of how it would be very frantic and panicked, and
Yeah.
you wouldn't know how to articulate what you needed because of it. So yeah, she did a great job, but then later, good God, I mean, holy shit, stop screaming. I get that
I liked that she was screaming.
No, I don't.
She was, it
and there
was
would
just
have been
like
a point,
she did
because
not give up.
if you've ever cried a whole lot,
There's the meat.
There's that meat. There's
And
probably
she's
her
like,
friend
you know,
Kirk. Sexy Kirk. There's his loin. His sexy loin hanging up there, beefing it out.
Already? You think he got it already? Well, I
Probably.
guess it's been all day. I don't know how long it takes to...
So they were saying that, Jason was telling me that, like, it was very hard to film this.
Yeah.
Because, like, they were throwing up.
Oh, in the house.
The house,
at the
because
dinner.
it was like, it smelled horrible in there
Yeah, they had
because of rotting.
all the animal
something.
carcasses and like
Yeah.
such are real,
Yeah.
and there
And the
wasn't
house is, like,
ventilation.
boiling.
Yeah. And they shot the guy in the old man makeup or in the grandfather makeup. He didn't want to do that again, and so they shot for 26 hours straight.
Jeez.
Yeah, and so it was like he's only in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, granddad doesn't leave the house, and so
Jeez.
and
And
so-
he's in makeup too.
yeah,
Cause
yeah. The hitchhiker made comments in several forms of never like it was the worst experience he's ever had, and he was like, when I was in Vietnam, I had people trying to kill me.
jeez.
This is the worst.
Oh wow.
And somebody else said it may have been the same guy.
Okay. Oh, this is another thing that bothered me.
He's beating
was,
her up
like,
with a
he's
broom?
beating with a broom, and I was thinking, bitch, you just ran from a chainsaw,
Yeah.
and you're getting smacked down by a goddamn broom. Like, bitch,
I
give
think
me a
she's
fucking break.
real confused.
Well, I guess I probably would have been flustered, but I wouldn't have gone down.
She's just not.
This
it's
is
not
another
okay.
thing. It's like they don't. This is not just this movie, but I think a lot of movies in general, from the time period and maybe up into the 90s, maybe women are portrayed as like
Damsels?
I'm just gonna be hit by this broom and fall down.
Ah!
Oh, broom.
They'd spin and fall.
Yeah. And it's like, fuck you. That girl could have fucked up his shit real bad. Because
She
he's
just
not
jumped out a
the
window.
most. He's not the most aggressively.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you could. If the girl would have fucked him up and left, taken his truck because he just pulled it up there with the keys in it. Girl, out. Movie would have been done.
She just doesn't know. She's.
But she's a lady.
Yeah.
Oh, a
John,
lady in the
honestly, she probably just
70s.
started her period, and a woman can't.
Oh, God. Fuck that.
I 11:30 Rock.
You know
makes
for a
fun
fact
of,
it would have been you. If that was you, you would have been out of there real quick. You wouldn't even gone to the house.
I would
You
have.
been
I like when
brother in the wheelchair, go find them. I had the keys the whole time. Bye.
I honestly, if it was me, my father taught me to use my resources. And so I'm like, is there a flathead screwdriver in here that maybe we can turn the engine over with, or
I'm telling
hot
you.
wire the car? But
Seriously.
I'm also a different breed of person. Not everyone had parents like mine.
Well, I also feel like, we also have, I don't know how much you have, but I have a lot of repressed rage from growing
absolutely. Yeah.
as a gay man in Georgia. So, I'm sorry, but like, and then I say this all the time, and I'm not joking. If you try to come at me for murder, girl, somebody's going to die, and it's not going to be me. I'm going. It's
you're
going
just
to
waiting
be
for the opportunity.
It's going to be the nastiest. They're going to come to my house and be like, "So this person tried to murder you?" Like, yeah, self-defense. And they're going to be like,
just like Leatherface.
"Ooh."
Wasn't in the wrong.
I do worry about it too.
You
like,
should.
but if
About murdering a person?
well, of course, I don't want to do
Maybe have a
it.
healthy sense of worry.
I don't want to. Obviously, I don't want to kill anybody. But I'm saying, if my life is threatened, I'm
absolutely.
gonna win, and you're gonna feel stupid
Yeah, you're always going to
because
do
you're
it
gonna
yourself.
be like, "Oh, it was just a little gay man with a limp wrist."
Oh, the Prince memorabilia. Goofy movie.
A big Madonna poster. And they're like, "Well, I can take this guy down.
I'll murder that one.
I'll kill you with that poster." Like, don't fuck with me. Paper cuts.
Oh goodness.
You're ruining my priceless memorabilia.
Death by paper cuts would be so terrible.
Yeah, it would. That's what I'm saying. Don't fuck with me.
You're horrid.
So that's just a warning for anybody that's out there that's a stalker.
Don't.
Yeah, I'll kill you. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Well, worry about it. Just go find somebody else. Don't murder people.
Oh look,
How
is
about
that the
that?
hitchhiker? Look at him.
Yeah, there he is.
What does he have in his bags? Is it roadkill?
Coons. I think he just said that, didn't he?
Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't know who was saying that.
I don't know.
who was saying coon shit.
I'm going to...
You're nap-haired idiot.
I'm going to grab some beers.
Okay. Go grab some beer. Oh, go ahead.
Ow, I'm old. What do you need?
This one's bigger. So I'm about halfway done.
Still
yeah, you had a baby one and I had a big one. Yours is like 8 ounces. Mine's 16. Mine's double yours.
Okay.
All right, don't shame me. So now the old man, it has Sissy Spacek's body double in the car, in his truck, and the hitchhiker. We learned that they're all friendly. But the reason I thought that Leatherface was related is because he had the drip pan under them and he had the hooks and such. Like, I was like, oh, he's the family.
I artificially made that noise.
Yeah. And then the barbecue, you're like, oh, gross.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But we don't know that the grandfather is still alive upstairs.
Yeah, which is really fucking creepy.
That's the twist. That's the real twist, people.
That's like Psycho kind of twist.
Yeah.
Where you find out that it's Norman Bates the whole time with his dead mom's body.
Oh my goodness, what a spoiler for Psycho.
Oh, oops.
Did you know at the beginning of that movie, when they showed it in theaters, there was a disclaimer with Alfred Hitchcock where he asked the audience to not spoil the ending, the twist to their friends, so that they could have the same experience that they're about to have?
Yeah.
Or maybe it was at the end of the movie that was there, because otherwise he'd be like, hey, there's a twist, don't talk about it.
It might have been at the end.
I think it had to have been at the end.
Oh no, I was thinking of a different movie. Not even Alfred Hitchcock.
Oh, wonderful.
I was thinking...
what? Norman Bates is also loosely based on Ed Gein.
Oh, yes, he is. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so.
Ed Gein has inspired a lot of these films.
Yeah, what
Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, like
other ones.
Ghoulish guy.
Well,
look, there's the old lady face. He's in the kitchen with the apron, and he, like, tries to leave, and they push him back. And...
Yeah, I missed this whole little segment here. I was also confused.
And he was mad that he chainsawed the door.
Oh, because he fucked up the door. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I was a little confused in this part too.
Go ahead.
I think because I was worried that she was being violated.
Yeah, especially with the way he was holding her head earlier.
Well, yeah, and I was like, maybe it's not right here,
sexual.
But it might be in a moment or two.
With the granddad?
No. Like, with the hitchhiker, I think. Or maybe it already happened.
Burp. It went into my mouth.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Wow.
Gross.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's fine. It just really caught me off guard. What was it that you were about to say?
I don't know. Now I'm embarrassed. I didn't even have any weird foods.
No. It was just it's your beer. That's all it was.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
John, it happens. What was the weird... That they're having her over for dinner? That they're waiting to kill her?
What are you talking about?
The weird thing when did you think that she was going to be violated?
Oh, there's like a weird moment when I looked up from whatever it was I was doing.
Oh, come on, Granddad.
And I was like, see, I missed all of this.
Mm-hmm.
I literally did. Like, I literally did not look up until he was sucking on her finger, and I was like, whoa, what happened? I missed all this.
Yeah, no, he has to go get his granddad. And I wonder that if she's sitting at the table I wonder if they bring their grandmother down too, if she wasn't there.
Oh, if she wasn't there, yeah, probably. She's taking the place of the grandmother.
Yeah, like sense. It was probably the same podcast where someone else thought that there's a lot of theories, it seems, as to, like, Leatherface wearing, like, the mask with the female mask with the wigs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, some people will think that it's to kind of like make him seem more
Like,
kind of
there's no
shaming
woman
him.
in the house anymore
Right?
either.
Yeah, no. So
They need a woman to do
yeah.
all
So
these
is he
things.
taking the motherly
So-
figure, like because he's cooking?
He
and
could be gay,
He could be.
and that's why they've given him that role.
Yeah, like
"You
or
fucking
maybe
fairy."
they bullied him into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know that he has any sort of sexual preference. I always saw Leatherface as asexual.
Well,
More members.
I mean, I guess so. Ugh.
But yeah, so yeah, maybe that's why he's sucking on her finger. Maybe that's something he used to do to Grandma. Or maybe they're sampling her to see if he wants to eat her later.
Ugh. God, it's so disgusting. Now that does look like a mask.
It does. It very much does.
I feel like that could be a little better nowadays.
Why is this a thing? See, that look that she's giving him, sucking on her finger, I get that. I'd give the same look.
I'd be like,
Like she's like scared, but also really confused.
Yeah, she's doing good. She's
Yeah.
doing pretty good.
Oh,
She passed out.
yeah. Oh,
They use
so
some
she's
fun camera work, some photography, some editing,
a lot of editing.
and
$80,000 worth of editing.
I mean, that's just whew, girl.
They kept sending it, and they kept being like, "This is rated X." No. Oh, it wasn't even. They got to an R, and then they were like, "All right, we've had enough. It's an R. We'll put it out."
She's a pretty lady.
Yeah. She's also pretty confused. And why wouldn't she be?
Maybe I don't know. I looked up at one point and I thought she was being violated, like sexually, but it might have just been something else. I don't know. Maybe it was when he was tying her up.
Maybe. I can see it with the guy with the pole, the way he was standing when he had his broomstick. The way he was standing at her.
It was
and
at the
gesturing toward
house.
her. No, like in the house. Yeah, we had a stick.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe. I can't remember. God, that dad. Ugh. Yeah, I need to see this on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Because I really feel like I'm missing a lot of...
And then this is
stuff
the Pretty Lady mask where it has
yeah.
blush and such
No,
on it.
I remember
Yeah.
those masks. Don't worry about it. Look at all the at the end of the table there,
Yeah, they're feeding
it's
him.
like, no, it's like torn up.
What is?
The table's torn up.
Oh. Yeah, they don't really take care of their home. They've got
Termites, maybe?
four crazy people living there.
But I was also thinking somebody scratching at it.
Oh, like maybe they have... This isn't their first... The first person
Victim?
they've had
Yeah.
for dinner?
Mm-hmm.
Had present for dinner. Obviously, they've eaten people before. It seems totally normal for them.
I was thinking, girl, she's got some fillings.
I was just thinking that too.
Yeah.
Got a lot.
Now, see, they don't do those anymore.
Yeah.
The metal ones. I have some.
Oh, he's just the cook.
I have some metal fillings.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When did they stop doing them?
Excuse me.
John, it's fine.
I'm waving it
It
away
was
from
the
you.
one time.
I feel like my burps are horrifying now.
No.
Horrifying burps. Look at that chicken head thing.
Look at the bony chairs. Or the chair with arms on it. It's gotta smell so bad.
It's
Oh,
so
not
gross.
even. With all the bones and all the carcasses and such. And the lampshade made of skin. You know what, John? I honestly didn't catch that.
The lampshade?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I didn't
It's
catch.
two
I didn't
heads.
catch the connection. Because Ed Gein also.
Oh,
had a
Ed Gein.
lampshade.
Yeah. I don't think it had faces. Well, no, I guess it was faces. There was faces on it.
On
You
his
can Google
shade?
that shit and you can
I
see
don't-
it.
I do not
There's
want to.
photographs of it.
I think
It's fucking creepy.
I've seen the couch, or the upholstery and the belt. I think.
Yeah, I've seen. Okay, so this was another part that really bugged me.
No, this is what horrified me. Where like she's like really trapped, and this poor person can't leave,
Yeah,
and they're just mocking her.
But the eyes being as open as they are,
Yeah, this is.
and then the Stanley Kubrick close-ups, it's like, We've seen 2001. This is not the same movie.
What year was 2001?
A Space Odyssey?
Mm-hmm.
60. Oh shit! Look at you challenging my Kubrick knowledge. 67 or 8.
Okay.
Oh my god! I can't believe I'm blanking on that. That's such a weird thing to blank on. I think it's 68.
Okay.
Because I think Thoroughly Modern Millie was 67. So 2001 would have been 68.
It's 68.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is the same year as Barbarella, too. Those were the two highly anticipated sci-fi movies that year. And isn't that funny?
Well, Barbarella, people were probably pumped for it because it was an exploitation
and it
film.
was also a comic book.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Yeah, before it was a movie. Mm-hmm. But I'm sure they were excited about Jane Fonda, too.
Yeah,
but
they were like, I heard there are going to be some titties.
There's going to be some titties! I mean, if especially if you do the comic book, you're like, well, she fucks her way through space! Gotta watch that shit! But, yeah. The one that has won out for a time capsule would be 2001.
Yeah. Aw. Well... So this is the scene.
What?
That Jason had brought up to you, where it was difficult for them to record because the actors had to leave in the middle, like in between takes. They would go outside, throw up, and then come back in and act some more. There was also I read on there that they were like getting real weird, like sanity slippage because of like all the heat and the fumes.
Well, especially her having to be so hysterical.
Oh, imagine using all that energy.
Yeah.
And
this is what I was saying about her, like at some point not screaming, because in reality, I don't think you could. I don't think you could scream and cry for this long. Well, I mean, you take breaks in between. Like in this situation, she's not stopping.
Oh.
Like her voice would have given out at some point. She would not have been able to scream as much as she's been screaming. But I was also going to say, oh my God, Shelley Duvall? Yeah? Shining?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Oh my God, I blanked on her too. What is wrong with me today? My burps are freaky. I'm not remembering anything.
All burps are freaky.
Well,
Your
I was
burps
going to say,
special.
She, gets criticized a lot for her performance of The Shining, which I don't understand because I thought she did.
Didn't Kubrick
wonderful.
torture her?
No. Ooh,
is that not what I'm thinking of? Is that not a thing that people say?
People say it.
Okay.
But it's not. He didn't.
Grandpa can't slaughter her. Oh, this has also got to be rough. Sorry. To sit over the blood drip barrel while that really old man tries to hit you with a mallet.
He gets a good shot right there.
Oh, he does. Oof. I interrupted you. No, wait, you interrupted me. No, wait. One of us was saying something.
I don't know. Who knows at this point?
On commentary. Well, in the commentary, Leatherface
not our
says
commentary.
That he...
There she goes again. She
she's
is so
done.
good at that.
Good.
Breakaway glass.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's made out of sugar.
No, it's probably real glass. They didn't have the budget. And that heat...
I forgot about that. Well,
but
I would have demanded some sugar glass.
They started getting into fits where they were like, yeah, no, I'm gonna kill her. Like at some point, like go chase her. Like where they weren't feeling well and they were just in it. But yeah. But it's because of that scene that, these people don't want to work with Toby Hooper again.
Well, actually, wheelchair. What was his name again?
Franklin.
He ended up in one of the other ones as a,
like a cameo.
Yeah.
Or was it like a flashback?
Nurse or a nurse or something in like a something. I don't know. God damn it! Just fucking.
You know what?
This
I love
part
this.
right here. Oh, he does get killed. Never mind.
The hitchhiker? Yeah.
I was about to say I would have run his ass over.
Ooh, that's the budget.
There you go.
Right there.
I could have done that for a couple of dollars. Fuck that shit. I love his black. What does it say? I thought it said Black Mamba at first, and I was like, oh, that's awesome. But it doesn't say Black Mamba. It says
no, it doesn't.
Something.
He's
black.
like, he tries to help her, but then
Maria, Black Maria. He's up with that Xing things out thing.
I love that she was like, it's not safe here, and he just leaves. Instead of having the guy drive away. I know that semis take a bit to start up.
I don't want to sound like a horrible human being, because you know how much I love designing women. Mm-hmm. But I kept thinking he reminded me of Delta Burke.
Woo! Ah! More budget.
He kind of does look like a demented Delta Burke here. Which she wasn't even around for this yet.
Maybe she modeled her image off of him.
Maybe she did. Maybe she did.
It was a highly influential film, John.
It was. Now, they should have given more screen time to this driver, because I feel like he's very attractive.
I like that they didn't, because the reason he survives is because he does not get out. He's like, lady, you get in, or I get gone.
Black Maria, he gets away. I mean, sort of.
What? No, he does not.
He just ran off.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
For whatever reason, I remember him getting a chainsaw to the gut.
No, he doesn't. He ran off.
There's no way.
He just ran away. I just saw it happen just now.
Oh, okay, fine.
He ran off in the opposite direction of where they're going now.
See, I like her here a lot, where she can't believe.
This photography right here, I love this.
Yeah.
I mean,
the
even though
dance.
It's a little over the top, but I guess
he's having a fit.
Fucking nuts, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. He's
upset.
He's mentally handicapped.
That she got away.
we should
be
PC about it, I suppose.
Well, maybe. Yeah. So she gets away. And Leatherface still has to go back and show his face to his family. And they're probably not going to be... The old man and grandpa are not going to be okay with it.
Oh, I was going to say.
Probably beat him up a little bit.
You remember when I was telling you that I swear I saw a remake of this or something.
With Jessica Biel?
Picked up where this one left off.
Oh.
And I'm pretty sure it did. When I saw the end of this, I was like, oh yeah, I think this is where it picks up. I think it picks up like
her in the back of the truck?
I really can't remember. But I think the police were coming towards the house to come and arrest them. 'Cause she probably told them shit. Hey, go to this house. There's fuckers there, and my friends are dead.
What?
I'm pretty sure that's how it started. And then there was like a standoff in the house at the opening. I didn't watch the whole thing, so I don't know what happened. But I just saw the opening, and I was like, well, this looks weird.
So funny.
But I'm pretty sure it was like a newfangled remake that picked up where this one left off. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. So the other ones didn't happen in that scenario.
I wonder which one that was. I also have not seen all of them. John, stop.
Oh.
I have not seen all of them. The one with Jessica Biel was not a big
I
remember that.
you.
That's the one that they still had a hitchhiker that marked the van. I think that hitchhiker had a gun though. Which I don't know. Whatever.
I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, I couldn't tell you how many of these
I think the scary part about them
is
that they're torturous. I think there's 7.
Oh my God! There's that many of these movies.
There's like 6 or 7.
Oh,
I believe so.
That's exhausting.
There's one in 3D, 1, 2.
Oh yeah, I saw that listed on there.
5, 6. I think 7 if you don't count the Leatherface one. Maybe there's 8. I love that poster. Renee Zellweger and Matthew McConaughey.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So, final thoughts.
Loved it.
I watched it.
Oh, it grossed $30 million.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Yeah, I never
It did
mentioned
well.
that. Yeah.
They ended up suing the company that distributed it.
Oh, I don't know this. Tell me.
Yeah. So, because like I told you that the actors and everybody got like points if they made
For
profits.
SAG? Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Well, and I can't remember how it works exactly. The production company was going to get 50%, and the other 50% was divided
amongst
the actors.
Okay.
And if they made money.
Yes.
And they were like, so then to get better distribution or something, they sold the whole thing to another whatever. I don't know the logistics. I didn't read it too well, but I figured you would know
another subsidiary.
Somebody else came in and distributed it further. Mm-hmm. They made a lot of fucking money. Yeah.
Like when you sell your debt off to other banks.
So they sold it off, and it got huge, and they ended up suing that company because they were like, you didn't give us the profits that we were supposed to get in this contract that we had. Yeah. Because they were like, well, we've made a money, woo! And fuck those guys. So they sued, and they got money, but it was like, it was so ridiculous. It was like, I don't know, $700 a piece or something. It was something really fucked up. And they had the inflation price next to it, too, and I was like, did money really inflate that high? Like, it was like since 1970, whatever. I was like, jeez Louise. Should have invested some money back in the 70s.
Yeah, I saw another number for the budget that was like $300,000, and I was like, was that with inflation?
Yeah, I think that's what they were doing, because there was lots of that in the thing I was reading. Yeah. But there was also so what happened? What was? Mm-hmm. So they sued or whatever, and they did eventually win, and they got much more, but I think they only got maybe $1,500 a piece or something like that. Okay. I mean, they got some money at some point, but I think to this day they probably still haven't made a whole lot of money themselves off this goddamn thing. And that's the thing, like, if you had to suffer through making the goddamn thing and never made any other movies after because you didn't want to, like,
it put a bad taste in your mouth.
So you know what I was thinking? Mm-hmm. These people, if you're listening, actors out there, go to Comic-Cons. Like, you could make some bank up in that shit.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Bank. Seriously.
Yeah, Chewbacca.
No joke.
And
a lot of these people,
C-3PO,
they've met. I've heard them on
Voorhees.
podcasts.
Yeah.
Like they were in some silly ass movie of some sort, and they were thinking, whatever. Then they didn't make much in making the goddamn thing, and then later they realized, oh shit, I can go to these Comic-Cons, make an appearance, and bank on some autographs and some pictures and some shit, and like. Heck yeah, do it. Make your money. Yeah. This is a way different situation than it was back
Franklin
then.
can go and bring a wheelchair and take pictures
there
of
you
him
go.
pouting in a wheelchair.
Pouting in a wheelchair, spitting raspberries at everybody.
Just having tantrums.
I'm supposed to have fun too. Fuck you, Franklin. I will not pay to go to your booth. Me personally, Franklin. Everybody else probably would.
To pay to take a picture with the most annoying, the most annoying.
In fact, the only
member.
person I would want to take a picture with would be Kurt, but he'd have to be naked, and he'd have to be the 1973 version of himself.
Oh yeah, you mustn't forget these people
probably
do
like
age.
80. He probably looks like the grandfather. Oh, sorry guys. So
it's all good.
Yeah. So what are your recommends? We're doing that now.
Well, you didn't even give me a heads up.
I'm sorry. We decided that in the last one, didn't we?
Did we?
I don't know. One of them. Actually, we did at the end of Eyes Without a Face. We gave recommendations.
That's starting to sound familiar, and I recommended Texas Chainsaw.
You did,
Massacre.
which is our next film. Anyway.
Yeah, I suppose after this, I would probably recommend something lighter, fluffier, maybe something to do with witches.
Oh.
Like Hocus Pocus.
Oh, stop it. You can't do that. I'm being for real. If people like this movie, what else would they like that they might not know of?
I'm drawing a blank.
Really?
It's because I'm put on the spot.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Well, this is a new feature of our podcast.
Yeah,
so you
there
should
we go.
probably take note.
Do you have a recommendation beyond this?
I kind of do.
Let's
I
hear
was
it.
going to say there's a film, and I actually kind of wanted to do it this season, but it's not coming out on Blu-ray until October, and we're already going to be in the middle of it.
Yeah.
So, so we're not going to do it, but we'll probably do it next year. Haxan, which is from the 20s. It's a silent film. It's about the history of witches.
Oh.
And it is fucking fantastic.
And it's not a slasher? It's a
No,
slasher,
but
man.
it's kind of it's well. This is not what I expected when I sat down and watched this. So
Okay.
when I got through it, I was like, oh, okay. Well, that was not what I thought it was,
Okay.
and I didn't hate it. So yeah, but but no, I would say just for the bizarre imagery and that kind of stuff, I would go with Haxan for sure.
Okay.
But I'm sure there's other ones I could probably come up with, but you know, that one I like that suggestion.
What year?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I can't remember. I'm not good at that.
That's okay.
20 something.
Right
1928 maybe?
on.
Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, check it out, guys. It's going to be on the Criterion Collection on Blu-ray in October. Very exciting. So, well, it's already October, so it might be out. I don't know.
Yeah,
Go pick it up.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah. And I guess that's it.
Right on.
Is it? Oh, spooky.
Yeah.
For the spooky.
Oh, did I mention that there was some sort of thing where an officer of the police department in Texas said that the crime rate regarding hitchhikers went down by 18% after this movie?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Meaning what? Wait a
Meaning
minute.
the message people took when they saw this movie
Was don't pick up hitchhikers?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good though. Well, yeah, that's good. Don't. Well, I mean, you don't. It's kind of tricky.
Well,
Because if you're
like a big,
hitchhiking
it was a
and
big
you're not
thing
a
in
murderer.
the 70s, where with to pick up hitchhikers.
Oh yeah, it was. That's. I mean,
It
if
was
you
totally normal.
you listen to true crime,
Well, yeah, oh, you're
like
talking about
we
like the
do.
girl in the box?
girl. There's all kinds of bitches in boxes. In the 70s, I mean, hitchhikers. That was a big old.
No.
Don't do it. On both ends.
Yeah.
Getting picked up, you're going to get murdered. You pick up somebody, you're going to get murdered. I mean, murder is happening with hitchhiking. It goes hand in hand.
I guess
But, I mean, I guess nowadays they don't
wrong
really do
turn, I would say, would be, if you liked this, you would probably like Wrong
it.
Turn.
Oh, there you go. Look at you suggesting the little movies.
Or
You
The
know-
Hills Have Eyes.
You know what? I'll also suggest reading a book. There's a great book called Car Sick by John Waters. And it's about his...
No, it sounds like it's going to be gross.
Oh, no, it's fantastic. Have you never read this book?
No, but I have listened to John Waters talk.
I have an autographed copy because I saw his show and met him.
Oh, I may have been at the same show.
You could have been at Tampa Theater.
Oh, no, at USF.
Oh, no, mine was at Tampa Theater. Sorry.
Yours sounds more expensive than mine.
It actually was pretty reasonable, honestly.
Okay, right on.
Yeah, and it came with a book that I already had. but,
Right on.
But, you know, he autographed that one, and I kept both. Actually, I think I gave the other one to a friend to read, and I don't think she ever did. But, no, it's a great book, but it was about his... It was the worst case scenario version of what could happen, the best case scenario, and the actual scenario. Because he actually did hitchhike from, was it Baltimore to California?
Probably.
Is this moving?
Yes.
Oh, was that you? It's like something's moving. Oh, it's haunted. So, anyway, so yeah, so that's a good book to read.
Right
And
on.
also the audiobook is good too, for the record. Because John Waters reads it. And it's amazing. Aliens and everything. It's fantastic.
Right on.
I won't give anything away. Read it. So I guess that's it.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Don't pick up a hitchhiker.
Wow.